I have been with Healthcare Partners for probably 2 years, and my experience has been absolutely terrific. When I go to a specialist, my records follow me. There's no need to actually provide any additional information. They know what's happened in my primary care doctor's office.
Become a healthcare partner today. Medicare open enrollment starts October 15 and ends December 7. Learn more about how you can become a healthcare partner at hcpnv.com.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News 46 is also brought to you by Integrity Home Health Care, caring for the Pahrump community for over 3 years. Call 775-751-5100 for your home health care needs. We are here to care for you.
Tonight on News 46, a local roofing company rescues a senior in need. A garbage truck dumps his load when it catches fire, and the Rotary Club gets ready for Giving Day. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, November 19, 2013. I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46. Well, today, one of the items up for discussion and possible decision at the Nye County Commissioners meeting was Senate Bill 374. The Nye County Commissioners had on their agenda to direct staff to proceed with a Nye County ordinance incorporating or rejecting the proposed concept to carry out the provisions of Senate Bill 374 from the 2013 legislature session related to conservation facilities and facilities for the production of edible marijuana products and marijuana-infused products. This item passed 5-0. Well, 83-year-old Sudie Lumpkin had a leaky roof. The roof was causing damage inside her home as well. Anthony Roofing got to work today on the home. The repairs should take 2 days. Anthony Roofing is doing the job free of charge and stepped up to the plate when News 46 called the owner of the company, Anthony Gonzalez, and told them of the problems the local senior was having.
I have been having trouble with my roof for at least the last 5 to 6 years. And finally, I made plea and went out to the public in Pahrump, and now I'm getting my roof fixed, and I just thank God for it. I send people in Pahrump to take care of me, and doesn't cost me a thing.
Who is repairing your roof?
Anthony is doing my roof.
Anthony Roofing is up here, and they're also volunteering their time and the materials as well.
They sure are, and I can't say how I appreciate it. All I can say is thank God for putting these people in my life.
Anthony heard your story and felt the need to come out here, especially because the rain is coming.
Yes, well, he heard my story, and he responded at least 4 hours or earlier when he found out my need.
So this is going to be done very shortly. Is there anything that you would like to say to Anthony?
I just want to tell Anthony I know God will bless him because he's doing such a good deed. At least I feel it's a good deed.
And thank you so much to Anthony Gonzalez of Anthony Roofing and Brian, who is doing the repairs today for Sudie. If you need your roof repaired, call Anthony Roofing at 751-0837. Well, the American Cancer Society is having a grand opening of their resource center tomorrow morning at 11:45. They are also sponsoring a Look Good, Feel Good event for those going through treatment.
The American Cancer Society and 2 other large groups. I think it's the National Cosmetology Association and Beauty Products Association or something like that, have gotten together and they provide these kits, which they'll give each one of these cancer victims a kit that's full of all these wonderful lotions and creams and stuff. And we that will be working on them are all licensed, and we will teach them how to use the moisturizers and such properly. We'll teach them how to put on their makeup properly, and all this is free. It's all given from the American Cancer Society. We'll provide them with wigs. We'll teach them how to take care of them, or we'll take care of them for them if they need it. And we're going to have our first Look Good, Feel Better session on December 11th at 6:30 p.m. at RV Resort. It's up from Draft Picks. It's in the Pump Station RV Resort. I've sat in on a couple sessions in Vegas that have been done, and the difference of the people's outlook when they walk in the door and when they leave is astounding. You can tell they just hold their head higher. They feel so much better about themselves, and that's what this program is all about.
A lot of it too is, as people going through treatment, especially chemotherapy, you lose your hair. And one of the things that they teach through, as an anesthetician or a licensed cosmetologist, they've been trained to teach you how to put makeup on, teach you how to put on your eyeliner and your eyebrows, put eyebrows back on, because it's just a simple little thing that makes you feel better. Yeah.
Well, 55-year-old Ricky Hampton was found dead inside the Tonopah jail this past week. The inmate was reportedly found hanging by his bed sheets in his cell by the Nye County Sheriff's deputies. The Nye County Sheriffs have started an investigation into the death, which appears to be a suicide. Hampton was incarcerated since August on allegations of unlawful use of a controlled substance, possession of a controlled substance, convicted felon in possession of a firearm, and a habitual criminal charge related to an August arrest in Armagosa Valley. Hampton left a note behind, according to reports. Well, folks, keep it here because we're going to have more local news for you after these messages.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Albertsons. You're in for something fresh.
Welcome back to News 46. Fire crews responded to a large debris fire this morning off Basin and Linda Streets.
A large debris fire occurred this morning on Alaska Way and Linda Street. Apparently, the trash inside Pahrump Valley Disposal's dump truck caught fire this morning, prompting the driver to dump the entire load onto a vacant lot on Alaska Way. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue arrived on scene and extinguished the large blaze, after which Pahrump Valley Disposal brought in a tractor, picked up the trash and put it into an open container and hauled it back to the dump. Residents are once again reminded to please do not dispose of any flammable items or combustible material inside your trash receptacles. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
A Virginia state senator was repeatedly stabbed in the head and torso this morning in his home. His 24-year-old son was fatally wounded by a gunshot. State Senator Craig Deeds is in critical condition after police responded to a 911 call around 7:30 this morning. Investigators reported the evidence collected so far indicates that Deeds was stabbed during a fight with his son, Austin Gus Deeds, who died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. They are calling it an attempted murder-suicide. No one else was in the house at the time of the altercation. Well, the Pahrump Senior Center is hosting a trip to Laughlin next month. There is still time to book your seat.
Good morning, folks. Hey, this is Don from the Pahrump Senior Center. I want to inform you of another fabulous trip we put together. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going to Laughlin for 3 days, 2 nights. Now, the dates are December 9th through the 11th. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a ball over there in Laughlin. They're going to have the Santa Patrol on the floor. You're going to be entitled to a free buffet and a breakfast roll in the morning and a cup of coffee $5 of free slot play, and the opportunity to win some big money starting at $500 down to $100, and then also $50 in slot play. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the trip cost is this. Double occupancy is $70. Single occupancy is $85. Now, we'll be traveling on a luxury coach from Silver State Trailways, which is restroom equipped, reclining seats, DVD monitors. I'll have a hostess on board. And we'll have a lot of fun and movies to watch as we go along until we get to Laughlin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on the return, I've included our Christmas trip at the end of this tour to Laughlin. Now, that is, we'll be going to Sam's Town to take in their free show. It's a fabulous show at the center of the casino down there. You're going to have a wonderful time. Once we leave Sam's Town, we'll be headed up to the Bellagio. The Bellagio has the most fabulous Christmas decorations that you can see. There's probably others, but I'm unaware of them. But this one at the Bellagio will really, really take your breath away. It's gorgeous. So, ladies and gentlemen, give me a call at 751-6860. If you're interested, you do not have to be a senior. Persons 21 years of age are available to go. So once again, the number is 751-6860. And thank you, Channel 41.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be a good time. Well, folks, keep it here because we're going to have more local news for you after this break.